Welcome to Newsline, where we bring you breaking updates shaping our world. China might start selling goods to Europe at reduced prices if the United States initiates a trade war by imposing new tariffs on imports from the world's second-largest economy. There is a risk that Chinese companies will begin offering their products at increasingly lower prices in Europe. "We are already seeing signs of this in the steel market," he stated. "In this way, it's as if China is indirectly exporting its deflation to us," Knott added. Policymakers around the world are closely monitoring the U.S. to see what potential new import tariffs the incoming President Donald Trump. Russian state media outlets have been blocked on the social media platform Telegram within EU countries. This measure is part of the EU's ongoing efforts to curb the spread of disinformation and propaganda linked to the Russian government. Telegram, a widely used platform for both private communication and public channels, has played a significant role in the dissemination of information during conflicts and crises. The blocking of Russian state media represents an escalation in the EU's actions against information influence campaigns, particularly in the context of the war in Ukraine and its geopolitical implications. The decision has sparked debates over the delicate balance between combating disinformation and preserving freedom of expression on digital platforms. Critics argue that such measures risk setting a precedent for future restrictions on information, while supporters claim it is a necessary step to protect democratic values and regional security. The practical effectiveness of this ban remains uncertain, as technical solutions like VPNs may be used to bypass the restrictions. Meanwhile, the broader conversation about how social media platforms should handle politically sensitive content continues to intensify in an increasingly polarized global landscape. Consumer prices in Spain rose by 0.4% in December compared to the previous month, exceeding expectations. On an annual basis, prices increased by 2.8% compared to December of the previous year. The unexpectedly high inflation rate reflects rising costs of energy, food, and other essential goods, putting additional pressure on household purchasing power. Analysts suggest that these figures may prompt the Spanish central bank to reconsider its monetary policy approach. Despite the higher-than-expected inflation, the rate remains below the average observed in many other European countries. This indicates that Spain has partly managed to keep inflationary pressures under control. However, future risks remain, particularly given the uncertainty in global commodity markets. Spain's inflation trend will be closely monitored in the coming months as policymakers balance the need for economic stability with the ongoing challenges posed by volatile global markets and domestic cost pressures. Tributes to former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, who passed away on Sunday, continue to pour in. A wide range of world leaders have expressed their condolences, including the incoming U.S. President Donald Trump. Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, passed away on Sunday at the age of 100. President Joe Biden remarked that Carter's life cannot be captured in words, but must be understood through his actions. "Just look at his life and the work he accomplished," Biden said in a televised address on Sunday evening, U.S. time. He worked to eradicate diseases, not only at home but around the world. He created peace, championed civil and human rights, and promoted free and fair elections across the globe. He built homes for the homeless with his own hands, Biden added. Donald Trump, the incoming president, also extended his condolences, emphasizing Carter's dedication to improving the lives of Americans. "Those of us who have had the privilege of serving as presidents understand that it is a very exclusive club, and only we can truly relate to the immense responsibility of leading the most remarkable nation in history." The U.S. thirst for tequila has cooled after the pandemic, leaving Mexico producing significantly more of the spirit than can be sold. Mexico now holds over 500 million liters of tequila in storage, nearly equivalent to the country's annual production. Demand for Mexico's national drink, tequila, surged over the past decade, especially in the United States, where the spirit gained popularity partly due to celebrity-backed brands. However, over the past 18 months, demand has declined as consumers have cut back on drinking in response to rising prices. At the same time, expanded distillation capacity has come online in Mexico. As a result, far more tequila is being distilled than sold, causing inventories to balloon rapidly. The growing surplus presents significant challenges for Mexico's tequila industry, which must navigate an increasingly uncertain market shaped by changing consumption patterns, price sensitivity, and global competition. Thank you for joining us on Newsline. Stay informed, stay empowered, and we will see you next time.